band you're in?
My name is Austin Bella. I play bass for Forever the Sickest Kids.
Awesome. Now, you guys just ended the One Direction tour. What was your favorite venue and how was it? Tell us about it.
We played Chicago, was really crazy. We also, believe it or not, we played a little town in Little Rock, Arkansas. That was crazy too. It was cool. We had Paradise Fears out with us for a while. We had Plug in Stereo. We had Ashton High out with us, a band called At Long Last. It was really cool. We bonded as a family. The last night we had a big barbecue with everybody, and I feel like we really felt like it was a family tour this tour. Opposed to other ones.
That's awesome. Yeah, like you were saying, our next question was, how was touring with bands like Ashton High, Paradise Fears? The It Boys were on the first leg of tour. How was that? How did you meet all these bands?
We were with the It Boys over in Australia. Ashton High, Trace was in Metro Station for a while. It was funny, we were talking about it. Our first tour is Forever 6 Kids, and his first tour ever at Metro Station was together.
Oh, wow.
Our first tours ever were together, which was really cool. And then Plug in Stereo, Caleb's dating his sister. And so it's kind of like all interweaved with how we know all these bands. It's kind of cool.
That's crazy. It's awesome. What was your biggest inspiration to start music, to get you like into the band scene and everything?
Me personally? I was 12 years old and I was sick and I couldn't go to school. And I was looking in the closet and I saw a little guitar that my mom had. And I said, teach me whatever you know. And she taught me like 3 chords and I just went from there.
That's awesome. That's really inspiring, just to get up and do what you just to learn something one day.
Oh, yeah.
All right. If you could create your ultimate tour, where would you go and who would it be? Like, who would be on it?
It's hard because I feel, and not to brag or anything, but I feel like we've done that. Like, my favorite bands growing up were like Third Eye Blind. We got toured with them. Newfound Glory. We toured with them in Japan.
Oh, wow.
That was amazing. Like all the bands that I grew up loving, Simple Plan, Good Charlotte, we toured with them. It's been amazing. It's been blessings.
That's amazing. What was your craziest fan experience, even if just for you or for the whole band as a collective?
I signed a baby.
You signed a baby?
On the face.
Now that is crazy. Now, what Forever the Sickest Kids song do you feel is the strongest and means the most to you? Or is just your favorite to rock out to?
Me? They all have different stories, so it's really hard to tell. There's a song called Phone Call. That was the first song that we wrote while we were actually on tour. So that was cool because we were all in a hotel room writing, opposed to every other song written before that was in a house or in a jam room. That was the first song we wrote on the road. So that kind of means a little more than that house.
That's really awesome. I love that song. All right, now here's some fun questions. Would you rather wake up with the same face and a different gender, or same gender with a different face?
So is that other face a girl's face though?
You won't know.
So it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
So, but if I go with the same face, I'm definitely gonna be a girl.
You're definitely gonna be a girl.
So the other one.
All right.
I might pop out a boy too.
All right. What is one of your guiltiest pleasures? Whether it's a TV show, a song you listen to.
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill. Very nice. All right. And our last question for you. It's another weird kind of fun one. If aliens suddenly came down and offered you any position of power on their planet, what would you take and why?
What position of power
would you take and why?
What do you mean?
All right, so an alien just suddenly came down and was like, Austin, you can have any position of power on our planet. Like, you name it and you got it.
On whose planet? On their planet?
On their planet.
Well, how do I know what powers I don't already have?
You'd get to name it.
Is there gravity there? So can I technically fly? Because if I said fly, I might already be able to fly because there might not be any gravity.
This is true. This is true.
So is there water there?
Maybe. Who knows? You're just given a position of power that you want.
Is there life? Because I would say invisibility, but it might already
would you want to be like president or like
would you want to like
king
take over? Would you want to just be like a janitor on an alien planet?
Well, what if you don't have to clean up anything?
True.
Because there might not be anything there. How about position of power on Earth? We gotta go.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you so much for answering these questions. It's been a pleasure.
I will get so mad if we get to. Let's do two.
All right, two. All right. I'll ask you a serious and a fun one. You just got off the One Direction tour. How was it?
Is there catering? Yeah. You need a chip too. Left here and then.
We can switch questions if you'd like.
Left.
Kyle of Forever Sickest Kids. to the fun one. Like, would you rather wake up with the same face and different gender, or same gender, different face?
Oh, you thought I was asleep.
Oh, yeah,
You thought I was
totally.
asleep.
Oh, I
You
totally
thought I was asleep. Let's say it again. The One Direction tour was amazing. It was like,
Well, that's good. You guys did very well at Croc Rock. You're
it was
welcome.
very hot.
Yes, it was.
Bloopers.
And then, if you want to answer this, if aliens suddenly came down and offered you, no, I don't want that one. Would you rather wake up with the same face and different gender, or same gender, different face?
I would rather fall asleep, backwards gender, waking up, two faces, one's a gender, the other one's not. The other one's reversed into a regular gender type.
That's very.
It's like an
Very
equation
well
of
thought.
Christian stuff.
I like it. I like it. You have different answers than anyone else.
Cool.
Are you down for anything else, or you gotta go?
Let's do uno más. That's Espanol for one more.
Aye, aye, Captain. All right. So, what was your biggest inspiration to starting music and being in a band?
My biggest inspirees would be Will Smith. Levi Denham. This is the guy who started Levi's. Who else? Brad Pitt. He's a great actor. Inspired me. I would say one of the durables who we lost
Oh, that's so sad.
when we were a kid, but we found him in the fireplace. He wasn't burnt,
All right, that's a good thing.
but he was dead.
Oh, that's so sad.
It was sad. At the time, I was very, very sad. But he's in heaven now, so when I get to heaven, I'll be able to see him.
This is true.
His name was Rex.
Rex. Well,
Short for Tyrannosaurus Rex. Those inspired me too. That's why I named him.
nice. I like it. I like the little tricks you got with your Sharpie.
I'm not really signing this.
That's sad.
good.
It's very sad. I wish you would.
It's not really marking it.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for this very
I was on the
entertaining.
baton team in middle school. Still have a few skills left.
I see that. That's